Hello, and welcome back to Explain the Charts. Today, April 15th, 2025, we're going to dissect the NZDUSD, diving deep into both the latest news and the chart data to give you a comprehensive market overview. First, let's address the current events. According to recent headlines, the New Zealand dollar has been experiencing some volatility due to a mix of domestic and international factors. We've seen reports of the RBNZ cutting interest rates, which initially weakened the Kiwi. News sources suggest UBS even anticipated a potential 50 basis point cut at an upcoming meeting. Adding to the complexity, global trade tensions, particularly those involving tariffs and trade deals, are injecting uncertainty into the markets, affecting risk sentiment and influencing the NZDUSD. Now, let's switch over to the charts. Looking at the daily chart, we can observe the overall trend over the past year. We see a period of general decline, followed by some consolidation and more recent signs of a potential short-term recovery. Let's zero in on a specific range to analyze recent price action in greater detail. I'm selecting the period from around December 2024 to today, April 15th, 2025, to get a clearer picture of the more recent market behavior. During this period, we can identify key support and resistance levels. Notice how the price has repeatedly bounced off a support level around the 0.5900 area, indicating that buyers are stepping in at that level. On the upside, we see resistance around 0.6100, which the price has struggled to break through consistently. The RBNZ rate cuts likely contributed to the downward pressure observed during parts of this period. It's possible that the RBNZ cutting interest rates is putting downward pressure, but the US dollar responding to the cuts as well is buffering much of the effect. News about potential trade deals forming might also explain some of the volatility and upward pressure recently. If that upward pressure continues, be prepared to breach 0.61. To get a more granular view, let's switch to the 1-hour chart. Here, we can observe intraday price movements and identify potential short-term trading opportunities. On the 1-hour chart, we can see smaller patterns forming such as channels and wedges. Currently, the price appears to be trading in a sideways channel. A breakout above or below this channel could signal the start of a new short-term trend. Keep an eye on the volume during these potential breakouts to gauge the strength and validity of the move. Spikes in volume often accompany genuine breakouts, while low-volume breakouts may be false signals. Let's narrow our focus even further by switching to the 15-minute chart. This chart provides a highly detailed view of recent price action. On this timeframe, we can see how the price is behaving intraday on April 11th and 14th. We see some periods of consolidation, followed by breakouts and pullbacks. The 15-minute chart allows for fine-tuning entry and exit points, but it's crucial to remember that these shorter timeframes are more susceptible to noise and volatility. Use them in conjunction with the longer-term daily and hourly charts to confirm your trading decisions. The level of 0.584 is important on the short term. So, what's the outlook for NZDUSD? In the short term, the price may continue to consolidate within its current range. A break above resistance at 0.61 on the daily chart could signal a bullish move, potentially driven by positive news or a shift in risk sentiment. However, a breakdown below support around 0.5900 could trigger further downside, especially if the RBNZ signals further rate cuts. The likelihood of further rate cuts seems high based on current news. In the long term, the direction of NZDUSD will depend on a combination of factors, including New Zealand's economic performance, global trade developments, and the overall strength of the US dollar. A good possibility is a move down to 0.55 with a 60% probability. Important price levels to watch include the support around 0.5900 and resistance near 0.61. Also, retesting 0.55 is quite possible. Keep an eye on upcoming economic data releases from New Zealand and the US, as these can often trigger sharp market movements. Additionally, pay close attention to any news regarding trade deals or central bank policy announcements, as these can have a significant impact on NZDUSD. That's it for today's analysis on Explain the Charts. Be sure to like this video and subscribe for more insights into the world of Forex trading.